ACEs are adverse childhood experiences. Any of those things that adversely affect the child impact them down the road for their entire life.
My ACEs are connected to feeling secure, to fear of a temper that was displayed in my home before the divorce, fear of and anxiety about were we going to have enough money to do the things we needed to do. Some of my ACEs were connected to what I did as a young child to protect people in the house.
I remember not having a lot of food at home. So here you have this child in kindergarten, and he's not given his saltine crackers one day. It was the only form of food I was going to get until that night, because we didn't eat breakfast, and I knew we weren't going to eat lunch because we didn't have any lunch, and we only had enough to eat once a day.
Some of the most common things that we see here every day are chronic abdominal pain, chronic headaches, chronic fatigue. We frequently see kids come in here to be put on medicines for ADD. And if I've learned nothing else, I've learned take a history. That's your answer is there. Even if the child isn't talking about it, that their actions are showing that yes, it really is having an impact on them. Certainly there absolutely are things that we can do to promote resilience. The positive forces that can counteract those adverse childhood experiences and help build the child's self-esteem and help the child feel good about themselves so that they're not having all these physical complaints constantly making them feel miserable. Education is the key.
So then when you fast forward to second grade, I met Miss Dees. And Miss Dees, she took the time to know her students. She knew if I was hungry, she would kind of like give a little bit of extra, outside, everyone else. She gave me value. That drove me to want to work very hard for her.
We were in churches all of my life, and so I learned that there was a God, and I remember very distinctly praying throughout my lifetime that things would be different, things would get better or whatever. And so there was resilience there. My mother, who didn't get to finish college, was very determined that I would go to college, and so I had resilience given to me and that I got an education.
Mentorship is crucial, and what we're doing now within the Richland County Sheriff Department School Resource Officer Program is that we've now charged every SRO, 84 of them, with getting at least 3 identified mentees so that we can track and become more trauma-informed. We are all responsible. We are all responsible because trauma exists in every culture. We're just now getting to a point where we're talking about it.
This is so important for pediatricians, for family court judges, for police officers, for ministers, for teachers to know and understand, so that my favorite expression is you're not going, what is wrong with you? But instead you're saying what happened to you. And you can come to understand people so much better and with more empathy when you're trying to understand what happened to them.